So it wasn't as much of a crackhead thing. Who literally thought that the assassins were real? The magical assassins are real, bitch. Don't tell me this boat is real, okay? But now I'm like, oh my God, how is that not fake? Anyway, so now we know, right? Why the people, if you don't know what I'm talking about with any of this, like I am popping off about that occult secret society read that I put out. Now that we kind of know some things here, like, none of this is going to be like relevant to people who don't regularly watch the channel, so who cares? But if you're seeing this and you kind of want to know what I'm talking about, just like scroll back a little bit and find like why are two occult secret societies like fighting over you? Go find that read and watch it. Because, like, why? Because, oh my God, I had a point. Oh, right. In that read, what I said was they were sending death magic, and also apparently like literal, like in the Assad one, they actually fired at him. Both of those planes went down. So the Steve Mensch guy in America and Assad's plane was actually fired on, and the Steve Mensch guy, he like crashed, and we don't know why, but he is dead. And I have been watching some literal psyops go down about that. They're like trying to make that discussion about like DEI and race. That is a psyop. Like I would not, absolutely not. And y'all know that I don't like ignore race stuff, talking about racism and systems of oppression and all that. I'm not one of those people. But that conversation that they're trying to seed on whatever channels, like if you're paying attention to that, that is nonsense. Like that is not the conversation that should be having about that. I'm very curious about like who Steve Mensch was, and that it's connected to the entertainment industry, okay? So, but you might be wondering, right? Allison, in that read that you gave about the occult secret societies and the person on the plane who was getting death magic cast on them, you said that that person survived. The one who's on the Mega Happy timeline survived. Or the ones that are on the Mega Happy timeline. Because even though I'm saying like a person, right? And I say this on like a bunch of the reads, I'm talking about it like it's one person. And I'm saying you, but I am talking to like a lot of people who that story is relevant to. And so you're getting a story like in general, but that story is going to repeat because obviously not everyone who I'm talking to is going to be targeted by literal like political assassins, okay? Like literal ones, all right? That's going on at like wherever that's going on at levels that like I'm not even dealing with, and most of us really aren't. However, like if you're not operating at that level, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get a version of the story at the level that you are on, right? And all of it is important because of the Mega Happy timeline. The people who survived the magical death attacks last night on the planes that successfully landed, and it could be another conveyance, right? But I'm pretty sure like these are planes. The planes that successfully landed are the people who are on the Mega Happy timeline. And probably some people who are on the dark timelines too, but I know pretty much for sure that the people who actually died in the plane crashes, those people were involved on dark timelines, okay? So, but if you really think, right, that stuff that's going on the Mega Happy timelines is also not being replicated on the darker timelines, like you're wrong. Like the Mega Happy timeline isn't just gonna happen. Like I said, it's up to us to carry that out. And also, do you really think that if I'm right about the Mega Happy timeline and total human liberation and everything that I've been talking about the yellow transmissions and the white transmissions and the 7 jump and the star Heliodor and all of that stuff, that there aren't going to be people who are against that acting against the people who are for it? I'm so serious as well. So now we know officially why I was never able to reveal information about whoever that guy, okay? I don't know who that is. Likely the guy who's like in the secret society, who's like important, or whatever, the one who's like the friendly, who's also like involved with like underworld forces or infernal forces or whatever, Goish, that person, there's likely a version of that person who's like at the tippy top, right? There's likely one person who like is literally as powerful as I'm talking about, and they have a specific target in mind, right? So it's happening at that high level, but then there's like, through all of like, as you go further down the little pyramid, right? There are versions of that story happening at all levels, and it's important for all of the unions to come successfully together for the mega happy timeline, because we're all going to be working together. So it's not just like one person who's important. Yes, there are going to be like leaders at the top, but those leaders like aren't moving, at least not on the mega happy timeline, completely independently of the will of the people. Okay, so it's like, that's why that's happening that way. But it also makes sense now, whenever I was getting like the magician reads and I could not see that magician because they were cloaked all the time, it would piss me off. And I remember I wanted to do actual work to like forcibly like take down the wards and reveal who they were. And the messaging that I got on that was that, first of all, no, because like, oh my God, I hate talking about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. The bulk of my like, I'll call it power, okay? Like power, like the bulk of my big deal stuff does not come from me personally. It comes from beings that I work with. And so I'm not, like, I can't just do whatever I want to do, right? I would need to do other things in order to do that. But I tend to work in community anyway, and I don't really, there aren't things that I really want to do personally that I would need to acquire that much personal power for. So when those beings are aligned with me and what I'm doing, I can do a lot. When I'm working completely on my own, I can't do as much. And what I was told was that whoever that magician was, whoever was like spying, because that, like, whoever that person is, they've been around for like years in the reads, like spying on people, okay? Because that's the first time I wanted to expose that person was when they popped up in a read like over a year ago, like spying on people. And I was just like, well, who is this? Like, I don't even understand. And they were like, no, like, don't mess with that person, because A, they're friendly, and B, it was just like, we're not going to help you. Like, my people would not help me with that, would not help me expose that person. Now we know why. And also they were just like, if you attempt to do it on your own, this person will literally crush you like a bug. Okay, I'm not as obviously, I'm nowhere near as personally powerful as that person. And so if I fucked with that person's wards and tried to take them on magically myself, I would be annihilated like in 2 seconds, okay? So that's why. But also, it was all for the good, because that person has to move in secret so they don't get hit with death magic and like literal assassins, y'all, at whatever level that's going on about. And if I like freaking expose them, I'm essentially working with dark forces, like literal dark forces, because like darkness doesn't necessarily equate with evil, but like we're using dark forces in the sense that like I'm gonna forget this man's name, but he's the guy who wrote the secret cipher of the Euphonauts, that guy. When he talks about the Black Brotherhood, and usually when most people who are in that kind of occult Thelema like camp, whenever they're talking about the Black Brotherhood, they're not talking about left-hand path magicians. They're not talking about Luciferians. They are talking about anyone who is on the side of oppression and who is against total human liberation. That's what the dark forces are, okay? But I mean, most people in real life, like it did pop out like with the Nazi party, right? Like obviously most sane people are against the Nazi party and the Holocaust, but that's like a version of a manifestation of like literal like dark forces. And they were working with like solar beings. They weren't working with demons. Like, okay, like, I mean, I don't know. I actually haven't read the history, but a lot of that, in fact, was the Jack, okay? They were working with solar beings, not dark beings. And oh, forget it. Like, if you want to know more about that, like, go on the Yellow Transmissions, because there's like something about, there is something about the Jack and teaming up specifically with like cis men that like it just does, like, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing when that happens. It has to be tempered at this point. and I know like people are gonna be upset because it's like gender essentialist or whatever. It's not gonna stay this way. But at this point, the Jack has to be tempered through cis women. For the most part, it is going to be cis women. It's not going to stay that way. Like eventually it is going to be like gay, like feminine gay men or trans women or things like stuff like that, or even straight men who are in more like yin energy. It is going to eventually go that way. How it's going to start though is with like seriously like this heterosexual, heterocentric thing. And I'm not totally married to that, so I wouldn't be telling you that that was the case unless I was absolutely sure. And there's like a specific reason for it. And then once the initial thing happens, it's not gonna matter that it's like a man or a woman, like a cis man or a cis woman anymore. But like initially, there's like this initial thing with the star Heliodor where yeah, it has to be that way. It just does. So the reason why I know this is going to sound like so chaotic and jumbled up, but it's because I've been getting like all of this information like from the Jack and the glowing whites and everything else, and I've been writing it all down, and I've been like, why is there so much being activity right now? I know I haven't been talking about it because I just thought it was only relevant to me, and the stuff that's coming from the Jack is like wild, and I don't know that I'm like, that's the kind of stuff where I'm just like, oh, that's why occult secret societies exist, because there's like no way I'm talking about that like on the channel. Like, I don't know, maybe like a decade from now I might talk about that, but if I just popped off about what I learned like a couple of days ago, are you wild? Like, I was just like, I'm not doing, well, I'm out. I'm out as a somebody who's going to be completing the star Heliodor on the microcosm. No way, like, what I got, like, because I knew in general, because I haven't really talked about that either, I knew in general what the star Heliodor on the microcosm was supposed to do. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, so you're gonna have to do this and that. And then I got like specific information on how you're supposed to like the physical things that you're doing like in real life to complete that ritual. And I was just like, okay, but hoops to eyes. In order to complete that ritual, I'm just gonna give you, I'm not giving you specifics, but I'm gonna give you like the type of person. First of all, you need a magician. First of all, you can't do it by yourself. I was under the impression that people could do this by themselves. No, nay, you can't do it by yourself. In fact, 2 by 2, they go into the ark. 2 by 2, he brought them, okay? You need 2 people. And at the moment, it is a cis man and a cis woman, 2 by 2, all right? To do the boat, okay? Because the boat means a lot of things. So I don't know if like the man though needs, like, it is so specific, y'all. It is so specific, like the type of man, like it's crazy, but like it can't not be the woman either. And I was just like, okay, but like, who's that person? Like, I don't even know one, like I couldn't even name one for you. Like maybe like some yogic master, like somewhere. I mean, and they both, no, it has to be the woman too, because they both need to do like this specific thing. It's like something that happens right at the end, and I was just like, you need to have like absolute mastery over your psychological and emotional bodies, as well as your physical body, as well, like, and you need to be like an energetic, like for your internal energy systems, you have to have total mastery over that. And also you have to have like total mastery over like tantra, right? And I mean tantra in the spicy way. Like you need to have like mastery over all that shit. So it's not even an obsessimus, okay? It's like something that is beyond obsessimus to me, because like what they were talking about, I was like, obsessimus is like remedial. It's remedial. So I was just like, how is anybody going to do that? And this is why the secret societies exist, because if those people actually exist and I'm not just popping off about nonsense, then yeah, like nobody's going to talk about that to you in real life. Period. No one's going to talk to you about it. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to record this for posterity. And then maybe like I'll leave it in my will to someone. I don't know. But I'm sure like other people are going to get it. But I was just like, this is all to do with the Jack. And now we have to be secret because apparently there are literal assassins. Who saw that coming? That there are literal assassins. I'm telling you, there are magical assassins. I'm telling you, there are magical assassins. I informed you thusly on the magical assassins. we're gonna pull some cards on it. This is crazy. We're gonna pull cards on it, and like for one of these, the Conjure card deck like wanted to come out, but I don't have the booklet. Yeah, no, I left the booklet. So I'm just gonna see what comes through intuitively with those, because the Conjure cards have like very specific meanings that don't have anything to do with like reading a deck of cards, kind of like the tarot a bit. So we're gonna have to see how that works. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk about what the channel is going to be doing, like posting schedule, because it's not going to be every day. I have one more read that I had recorded that was going to go out today before like all the shit popped off. It is an occult, it was like an addendum to that Occult Secret Society read, okay? And so I just happen to know that whoever the person is, like the big dick magician who's like flying around in the private jet, that person's still alive. That person is still alive. Not all of them. Not all of them are alive. The important ones are. Okay, that made me nervous for a second. Oh, apparently something might come out today. Well, I don't know. You know what? Let me just see what comes out during the read, because let me just say what I'm going to say. So I'm not going to be posting every day. I have a pre-recorded Occult Secret Society read. So that read that's going to come out like after this is actually like, this is the most recent information, and the read that I'm going to post after this is like dated information, but that probably doesn't matter. But I'm just making note of it here. And so I am not going to be posting every day because it's kind of like my holiday season starts this week anyway, and I'm kind of not supposed to be posting every day. So it's going to be real sporadic through the end of the year. And I know starting on the 24th, I do a complete break because I do Christmas. And then starting on the 26th, I do fasting and silence through the first of the month anyway. Like that's usually a time when the channel goes dark. But the only reads besides that pre-recorded one that I just told you about, it's sort of like, does there need to be a read? If the read needs to go out like before the end of the year, I'm gonna put it out, but it's not gonna be on like any set schedule because there's other stuff that I need to be doing right now that does involve like spirituality and magic, but it also just involves like the holiday season, right? And so that's the big thing. Like reads aren't gonna be regular until after the first of the year. And then also I usually do invite people, like if you want to fast starting on the 26th as well, like through the first of the month, I usually fast, okay, leading up into the new year. So, all right, yes. Let's see what comes out, girl, not gender girl, because I am just like stressed and a mess. So here's the thing. We apparently lost people on our side as well, or the Mega Happy Timeline side. I got a yes on that. That's crazy. I don't know who though. Shit, dude. So what I'm pulling right now is from the Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. We're gonna get some more information about our two like major secret societies that are at play at work here. I actually don't recommend, this is not a good deck. This is not a good product, but I knew I got it for something. One of the secret societies, at least a front of the house name for that. I'm pretty sure, what I'm saying, it's the good one. Like that's kind of a stupid way to put it. But the good one, the name of it is something like something star something. But like that's just like a front name. Like the real thing, it's like you don't know the name of it. You don't know the name of it. Okay. So let's see. No. Okay, this first. Got some conjure cards here. And so if you know the conjure cards, like their technical stuff, I am going to be reading them intuitively. So if you like know that, so you're just like, that's not what that card means. I know it doesn't mean that. But I don't have the book at the moment, and I don't have the specific meanings memorized, and they said it was fine if I just read them intuitively, all right? Just want to double check. The person who I am talking about in the read, that Emperor, like devil, King of Wands, that person is still alive. Yes. So the person who I'm directly, like, there's a big person, remember, and then there's like people connected to that person. It's like repeating, right? Those people are still alive. All right? I'm hearing that, like, if that particular group of energies died, I would fucking know it. Like, there would have been a disturbance in the force on my end if that person would have ate shit, okay? But apparently we did lose other people. What is that thing? It's like a Nazi thing. It's like was it the Night of the Rope or something? We just kind of went through a version of that, to be real with you. Straight up, for those of you who like are targets, because like I said, that's also going to repeat, you're going to be approached by enemies. And I'm hearing like y'all are going to know who they are. And like, don't take it lightly. Like, if you feel like fucked up energy from a person, but you're like, that's my aunt. Like, I don't even care. I don't even care. Don't talk to that person. Do not like, don't drink. I'm hearing like, don't like, y'all better watch who y'all are like eating and like drinking like food. Like if you get weird fucking vibes off of somebody and they offer you like a drink or some food or some shit, like, do not. All right. Yeah. No. Enemies. They're like literal like death spies. These are like death spies. It's not okay. I am telling you right now that they're like assassins, y'all. I am talking about literal fucking assassins are like out for people. They're like gunning for people right now. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's like they want to stop something like before it starts. All right, I gotta pull these and then we can start, because these are like all the overview energies, which is a lot, but I kind of like knew it was gonna be a little bit complex. Oh my Lord. All right, well, we have happiness in the Aeon under the deck. Yay! Mega happy timeline. We're still on course, y'all. I'm just saying, like, people took hits. All right, so let's see. Who is this? This is fucked up. Hold on. Let me see what the vibes are over here. Okay. Okay, so these are the goodies, I guess. Like, yeah, and then, like, these are the baddies. Oh my God, I figured it was, but I didn't want to, like, make any assumptions. So before I tell y'all, because I know who one of these people are, but I don't know who... This is just saying mega bad, but I'm going to read who, like, this is. All right, so these are the bad people, whoever they are. They're being represented by the Marquis de Sade, okay? And also Peter Strump. This dude was like a serial murderer who practiced black magic, and like they nicknamed him the werewolf, and they ended up chopping him up with an axe, okay? But what this is saying, like the Sun and the Strength card, this is just saying like these are mega bad people, and these are like the violent, like this person, like this dude, he like would stalk people and like murder them, and like as a werewolf it's like it's a tracker, right? So these are the assassins, and the Marquis de Sade just like tortures people. I can't show that, like, because there's obviously like a woman. Just saying, these are the bad ones, okay? And then these are more kind of the good ones, but I think these people, hold on, these people are kind of fucked up, but like, let me read all the energies and then like talk about them. Who like this, like, because I'm not going to tell you obviously the name. I knew that these were cannibals. Oh, okay, I see why. Like I'm telling you, these are all men. I don't know about these, but like the good ones, this is a fraternal order. And these people are going back to Rome. I told you it was like Hellenistic, like Roman Greece. Heavy, okay? These people are Roman, who I'm looking at. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about like the goodies, right? I don't want you to worry about like this first one. This is the 10 of Cups, but it's like the Sawney Bean clan. These people were cannibals. The issue is, this is like a group of people who are very closely knit, And like this clan of people, it's sort of like it's not what I'm saying, but it's the vibes that I was getting like from the card. It was giving very like, we are our own people and we don't fuck with like y'all's world, because these people would like murder people that like traveled near them on the road, and they would eat them. But it was giving very like Robin Hood almost. Like it's like we don't fuck with society. We have our own clan, and like if you come our way, like we will eat you. And I'm talking about like these people who I'm talking about, like that's metaphorical. They're not actually eating people, but it's just sort of like, we don't fuck with this. We don't fuck with y'all society. We don't fuck with like anything that's going on here. We're on our own shit. And like if you try to come near us, we will fuck with you. So these people, whoever they are, they have enough resources like at their back to where like they can move independently of like governments and things like that. I'm getting a yes. Okay, so now why I'm saying it's a fraternal order and stuff like that, this deck has like several versions of the lovers, because they have like heterosexual and also queer. So this is our gay men. This is Sergius and Bacchus. And these were Roman soldiers who later like converted to Christianity, but they were like they had like a spiritual marriage. And so I guess like I don't know a lot about them, but they're like they were thought of as like gay saints. Okay, so our goody group, queer friendly, but it's also a fraternal order that is married together. This was saying like through Christ, okay? But this is also Bacchus, okay? So these people, I'm telling you, it's like a they are goodies who also like fuck with like Pan and like the underworld forces and stuff like that. They're not bad, but it's not like pure, like when they're saying Christianity, they just mean that they're doing this through spiritual love and not through like whatever this messed up crap is over here on this side. And then finally we have like Marie Laveau being representative. So we have on this side actually like people of color. We have like the jeune de couleur, okay, and we have gay people. So I'm like fucking with this. I am fucking with whoever these people are, because this is also, it is a fraternal order, but what I'm hearing is like they are friendly, obviously, to like different creeds. It's like they're queer friendly, they are friendly to other races and other practices, even though they have their own specifically within the order. These people are boosting up like marginalized people and stuff like that, okay? So, but this was specifically, what was important about this card, besides it being Marie Laveau, is that it's, it was talking about protection against evil, protection against enemies. So whoever these people are in this group, I told y'all in that last read, these people have like protections on the targets that are associated with like this group, okay? And then these are these evil fucking fucks over here. So we still have all the protections and everything. And there's something else about this group over here. Oh, they're also friendly to like women, trans women, femmes. Like this group fucks with people, and even though they're a fraternal order, that doesn't mean that they're misogynist, is what I'm saying. Like they respect the women, okay, and like they're for trans people and everything else, okay. So I like just, this is just very, very like, I like when I look at this energy over here, it's like I'm getting sick. Like this feels fine. It's a little bit edgy because of that like Sawney Bean clan thing. It's because they're like no, we'll fight you, like don't try us. But this feels like this feels like dark. This feels like disgusting. It feels like perverted. Y'all, I'm telling you, these people over here, trafficking. I'm telling you, trafficking. And that's where the assassins are coming from. All right, let's look at what's underneath here. Ooh. they killed, yo. These people do human sacrifice. Like, not even kidding, these people do human sacrifice. And it's usually a woman, like a cis woman. Yeah. Yeah. I am telling you right now. And I got the Hanged Man, and this is the Queen of Diamonds. I don't know if that's, I think that's, so it's wealthy people as well. Like, these people sacrifice, like the daughters of, I don't, I'm just saying. What else is going on? And they just did this. This is, I'm telling you, these people have like disgusting sacrifice orgies. I'm telling you right now. It's like, as they're killing people, they're like, oh, it's fine. I'm not even saying it, y'all. It's just like any repulsive thing that you could think about, they do this. They do it. It's not happening in America. And they like pay people who don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, like come to our party and shit like that. And then they just like fucking kill these people. It's like underground as well. This is happening underground. Like in a cave. Like, I don't know, bro. It's disgusting though, because they like, there's just like stuff about doing it with like entrail, like bitch. These people are killers, dude. Princess, it's like these people just fucking end people. They like get all hopped up, like they do these fucking weird rituals and get like all hopped up, and then they go out and like do their targets. And some of these assassins are women, dude. Like, they get all hopped up at these weird, like, fucking, like, death orgies. And then they go out and fucking murder people. That's happening somewhere in the world, and it happened, like, sometime in the past 2 weeks. They, like, had one of their little weirdo, it's not even a weirdo, it's disgusting. Like, it's really disgusting, and I'm not even lying to you. Like, I'm not even, like, I don't even know. So anyway, that's describing this nasty little group. Oh, it is, like, there is something in France, though. High key. Like, in one of their little crypts or whatever. Oh, shit, really? I'm not even saying that on, nope. I'm not even saying that on video. No, I don't, getting names, no thank you. I won't be saying any names, thank you. It's who you'd expect. Like, if you are telepathically connected to me, you just got the name. I'm not even gonna argue about it. It's like, it's who you think. You know what? Allegedly, I'm actually a crazy person. None of this is real. This is a joke. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of that could actually happen, collective. That you really think magical assassins having downloading exist? Are you nuts? Of course not. I am a paid actor, okay? I'm a psyop. Are you kidding? This is all government money. So let's see what's going on with these people over here. Hopefully better things. Oh, they lost people. We've had fallen soldiers. Yep, sorrow, dude. Look, see how that chair's like knocked over? It's like, I'm telling you, sorrow, like people died. People died. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh, but our person is safe. This is the king of, King of Puppy Feet? I forgot. Is that Swords? Whatever. This is like the bigwig person. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're fine. Satiety. 10 of Cups. Like, they're okay. They were actually the person, like that big emperor person who I'm telling you about. Why they were in transit was to get like obviously this particular order, whoever they are, they have like bases, like they have like lodges or whatever they call them. I don't know what they call them, like internationally, right? So this person made it safely to a particular base. Yes. Because the thing is, like, this is like Jesus crucified. He's upside down. Like, that's kind of like the hanged man. If it was right side up, it would have been like, no, murked, they got him. But it's like upside down, not sacrificed. Not sacrificed, safe. And so they're like strategizing for like a retaliatory thing. So the forces are being like marshaled over on the opposing side because like the dead will not be forgotten, apparently. Okay, so now I guess I'm gonna pull some tarot specifics. So like I said, ew, okay, like gross, like why, ew, get rid of it. Ew, these people are so gross. They're not like us, like for real. These people are more like us. I mean, if you're on the side of the Meg Happy timeline and you don't hate gay people. All right, so let's see what they want on these disgusting little rats who need to be gotten rid of. They're very happy, whoever that emperor, like the good one, they're happy that like this person is safe. Okay, y'all. Yeah, there's gonna be like a revenge attack. It's like, fuck y'all. Yeah, fuck y'all. Ugh, these people. I'm telling y'all right now, someone's gonna approach y'all if you're a target. Okay, and they're like watching. I don't know, is it an approach? Yeah, it's like they're watching. It's like somebody's gonna try and come in and like make friends with y'all or something, but it's like a watcher. It's like a monitor, and they're just like watching y'all. And it's like y'all don't know with this Fool card. I got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and this Fool. Like y'all are this Fool. Like they're like watching you, and you don't like. Obviously, if I'm telling you, you know. But it's like most of you are just like, haha, it's not me though, and it's like totally you. But it's like they're either watching you. No, this is like an approach. What is this? Yes, someone is gonna approach y'all. Someone's gonna approach y'all. Someone's gonna approach y'all. And they're coming in friendship. They're not casting fatality. They're casting friendship. And they're seeing if like you fuck with this person. How can the people who are being approached know this fucking rat? And I'm telling y'all, y'all better watch. And you see that cup? I told y'all, if somebody comes up to you, I don't care if it's a family member, all right? Because here's the thing, y'all. Are all of your family members in like dark secret society? No, of course not. However, we're talking about actual fucking elite, high level, like spec ops magicians. And here's the thing. Most people in the world are very easily influenced. And for people who actually know what to do, like magically, all the these are people who perform human fucking sacrifice, okay? I guarantee you those people know how to do like walk-ins and shit. Either through like people, magicians like this know how to like remote other people who are mentally susceptible to magical control. They'll just remote into, so it's kind of like almost like a bizarre type of like Manchurian candidate situation. They'll just put their energy like into your auntie, and then they'll just go boop, let's just give that person E. coli or whatever. And it's just like, why did this person die of E. coli? Oh, the dark wizards. Okay, I'm so serious as well. Or they can do that with like a thought form or an actual entity. Okay? So that's why I'm saying it's not so much that like your actual family knows these people, but if your family is susceptible to magical control and you are one of the targets, you better fucking believe. Okay? So that's why I'm saying I don't care who it is. If you get vibes, don't drink the drink. Don't eat the food. And I know half of you are just like, oh, that's insane. Fine, don't listen to me. If you get E. coli, or hopefully you survive, collective. All right, we're gonna find out who this is. Or at least how you would identify this person. It doesn't look like they're trying to kill you. No. Oh, right, because these people want to use you. They want you. Ew, they want you in their little gross, like, ew. Can you imagine? Imagine that, ew. The thing is, you would probably never know who you were actually, like, ugh. Like the stuff that I'm talking about, that's like something that's going on like very far away. You would likely never know that these are the people that you're serving. I'm telling you, you wouldn't know. Because obviously they're not just gonna come up to you and be like, hey. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not gonna tell you that they're like, you know, doing what they're obviously doing. But if you're sensitive, like, don't ignore. It's like you're gonna start getting sick. You're gonna get sick around them. It's like their energy smells like corpses, and it's so disgusting. All right, how would the Now, I've been telling y'all that soulmates are coming in. Y'all better get on the discernment, okay? Because this is like, who is this? This is somebody. This is somebody who like wants to destroy. Oh my God. Y'all, this person. Yeah, this person like this person, if they can't neutralize you, they will assassinate you. They will kill you. I'm telling you right now. If they can't stop you, because I got the 8 of Swords, when I pull the 8 of Swords, I got the 10 of Swords. This person is designed to, like, when I'm saying imprison you, it's like, the way that they would be doing that is like coming through as like a partner. It's like they want to marry you or something, but it's what it's designed to do is get you like married, right? And like living a happy life as like a married person, like maybe with a family and everything else, but it's to get you like off of your path. And it's sort of like, if they can't do it, it's like, oh, what an unfortunate accident. Yeah, it's like they want to stop you from like looking at something. It's like, no, don't see that. Don't see that. It's like at the 5, it's like, don't see the people in need. Don't like, no, don't see those people who need your help. Yeah. This is an agent. This is an op. This is an op. All right, I'll ask questions about that. Like, wait, what is this? Like, they're like reporting back to people. It's like the death community. Oh my God. This is literally like a spy. This is like a spy. This is like an op. And they've been watching you is what I'm saying. I am so serious. This person has been watching you. This person is a death op. And they're going to present themselves as like a love option or something. And it's because of, I don't know, y'all. It's like something, and that's what I'm saying. If you're listening to this and you're like, I live on like some random street in like Oklahoma or something, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like if you've never read anything by Madeleine L'Engle, I forget what book it was, but there was, one of the books was about Charles Wallace being sick. There was something wrong with his mitochondria. And so like somehow like he like went inside of his own self to like heal his mitochondria, but his mitochondria were like a microcosm of like the angelic forces or some shit. And it was vastly important to like the cosmic forces that his mitochondria like be healed, because it affected the outcome of like some interstellar battle somewhere. Okay, like, so it doesn't matter how small it is, it's vital to what's going on. That's what I'm trying to say. So you've got to be careful about who you're allowing into your energy. All right, because obviously in some versions of the story, like it's like literal, and then like in other versions it's like, this is essentially like a narcissist, like if you had plans to like write some kind of like novel or like paint some type of picture or to become a specific type of musician or to start a nonprofit or a mutual aid or something like that, it's like this person is going to come in and like distract you from that and be like, well, why do you want to do that? Like we like can have babies or whatever. And it's like, that's what it's designed to do. Okay. And it's sort of like the energy, it's like this person wouldn't even know that they're a sleeper agent. It's like they're doing these mass rituals, and it's sort of like if you question this person, they obviously wouldn't know. It's like there's stuff. It's like if you're susceptible to like walk-ins and shit, it's like the actual thing itself, if it's a thought form, whatever it is, it's an actual magician hiding inside of somebody. It's like the person who is actually occupying the body doesn't even know that that's in there. They don't know. So that's why I'm saying it like kind of doesn't do you any good to like question the person or whatever when it's on that smaller level, because it's not like there's like a specific magician like monitoring that person. It's just like a mass like operation that they do, and it affects all of the necessary parties. Like it sets things like in motion for how it's supposed to be set in motion. Okay, that's what I mean, if like y'all understand what I'm saying. So let me see what's going on this side. So yeah, like some forces were slayed. These were like battle, like these were like soldiers. Yeah, these are like holy soldiers. Like I'm saying, like I was getting heavy like knight, it's not the Knights Templar, but I was getting like heavy Knights Templar from this. These are like holy soldiers, and like they like took some hits. The person who's like the big wig is okay, and is currently like, yeah, I'm okay with like people. And then there's like this, yeah, man, like there's about to be something like fucking, like the hammer is about to come down. Like that's like the 5 of Swords, the Tower, and Judgment. So these people are like going to do some kind of counterattack. And the thing, like I'll pull cards on it, but like I'm probably not going to be able to tell you at all what's going on in the counterattack. I'm just telling you that it exists. And that's why these people like have an opening to like do their little like weirdo approaches to targets. Oh, it's got something to do with y'all. The Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, and Justice, this, whatever this, because it's about this. The attack happened so these people could like send their little ops in to whoever y'all are. And like these people are doing like a counterattack because they're trying to stop, like they're trying to stop these people from actually coming into contact with y'all before they come into contact with y'all. So they're like, fuck, we need to like protect these people, like, and so like, that's what's going on. So here's the deal. What happened like over this last however many days, however like long that this has been going on, but I mean fairly recently, what happened is these people had people of their own going out to make contact with targets. The evil people like intercepted them and like did all the death magic and stuff, okay? And some of it hit the people who are still on the dark timelines and all that, where the dark timelines are ascendant. And so nothing, if you're a target, nothing would have happened to you, but like you're in danger. That's like the thing, like if your little protector, if you are the target of like one of the people that like went down, they have to do like a counterattack to make sure that like these like op agent people like don't come into contact with you first. So that's what's going on in the wizard battle right now, girl, non-gendered girl, okay? So it's sort of like they're trying to protect targets and also like reorganize, like, because they would have had a setback, because now they're like, okay, well, like, we've got to be even more careful now because like this person, we can't have this person die, and like we gotta like, it's all that crap, okay? Okay, so if I am addressing any of the potential targets, what do like they most need to know? It's kind of like, ooh. It's almost sort of like a repeat. It's like I got the 2 of coins, the Empress, and the 5 of cups. It's sort of like the evil side is plotting. Y'all are just sitting here, not doing whatever. And then the good side is kind of like in mourning right now for their like fallen people. But the Empress just sits there. So like y'all don't have to do anything. You need to like, whatever, if you're intuitively like resonating with this, like you're gonna know, right? You need to like, you need to relax. You need to kind of like maybe not be really vocal about like what you're doing. Like you might want to take a break from social media, like just completely go dark or like whatever. But you need to like, that's how you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your energy, and like you need to not forget what I said about like weirdo energies approaching you, okay? It's just sort of like, keep yourself to yourself. Yo, there's something specific about like a fucking drink or something. I would just tell you like flat out, if like you're like at a party or like, I don't care if it's a family, I do not care. I would just say if you're at some sort of public event or celebration, I would not be drinking any drink at all. I don't care. Yeah, someone might come up and offer you a drink. Do not drink that drink. Do not drink that drink. Okay? Something else wants to come out, and then, I mean, I guess I'll get a final advice outcome on this. This is wild. Well, we've got mysterious things going on. Yeah, man, there's about to be something fucked up that happened. I don't know. It might happen at night. Bitch, there's like a secret big thing that's about to happen. Secret big thing. The moon, the tower, the 7 of swords. Secret big thing. Secret big thing. Get that. It's probably that counterattack. Like, I don't know. Been getting more specifics on what that disaster thing is. Oh, it's some form of contact. Like I told you, the second, like, whatever unions I'm talking about, like, when I say union, it's just like certain people coming into contact. It's like everybody's gonna know. It's like the disturbance in the force is about to be so fucking great. Yeah, well, at least this seems like a goody thing. The King of Wands. That's usually like this person over here. It's like that's still on. Like the good contacts, like that's still on. Yeah, it's like communication, Page of Swords, or long-term watcher. Long-term watcher. It's just sort of like, yeah, positive outcome. This is like the positive people. There's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. He's hiding. Look, he has to hide because this is a public figure and like, I'm telling you, death assassins, all right? So can we get like kind of a definitive statement? So, but it just seems like it's okay, like everything's fine, like don't be shook, collective, but I'm just saying, like, be a little careful, be a little careful. You might want to lay a little bit low, like, you know, through the holidays. I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of true. Like, I don't know that y'all want to, you know, I'm telling y'all, do not drink anything. Do not drink anything in public. I am so fucking serious. Okay, our goodies are like still in motion. They have taken hints, but like the side of good and like righteousness and what mega happy timeline, they're still cool. And they're still in motion. And we still have like pretty much positive outcomes locked and loaded. So let's officially close the read with the perennial words of the no. Oh. God, so many people want to talk. I don't know, I guess it is a big deal. There is something about somebody being like underground. I don't know if that's a metaphor. It's like not knowing about something, but I really feel like there's like an underground base or some shit. I feel like it's these odious people. It's not. Okay, yeah, that's y'all. I don't know. There's something going on. It's good. Like, there's something going on at some underground base. This is so... Look, I'm like saying like this is all crazy, but I just feel like whatever. If it's crazy, it's crazy. There's something going on at some underground base, like about y'all. And about, it's like something about how to like, it's like, where would you best fit? Yes. Literally tell me about the underground base though. I can tell you something about it. It's literally underground. I am so serious. This shit's underground. There's like, they're doing some kind of work underground. The Two of Pentacles. Like I said, there's like, I don't know. They're like organizing underground to do work. It's good work. So this is talking about good things like over here. But it's like they're trying to determine like where does this person fit in this. It's something about them organizing around whatever just happened in the last like week or so. Because it like there's something about that did interrupt the timeline or the agenda, whatever. But it's just like, it's like they're still working on like, it's like almost like how to like incorporate y'all. It's like how to make peaceful contact or something. Yeah, it's like how to approach y'all essentially. Yeah. No? It's something about negotiating you into a specific location. Yes. So they can approach. Yes. And they're trying to figure out how to do that. Yes. So it's sort of like, how do we get this person here so we can do this here? It's like a car or something. Yeah, it's about going somewhere. It's like trying to successfully get you to go somewhere. Yeah. It's like getting you to a specific canon event. It's like, how do we get this person here? How do we get this person here? Yeah, quickly. It's something about a car. It's something about a car. What is it about this car? Okay, this is something about, I don't know if it's, there's some sort of like event or something. It's like a party or an event or something. And it's like, it's almost like you're not gonna wanna go. And it's like somehow these people know that you're not gonna wanna go for some reason, and it's about a car. They're like, we need to get a car, we need to get them a car, or else they're not gonna go. Yeah, it's like there's some sort of anxiety or something about like being in transit, or like about somebody, but it's specifically about like some type of like conveyance or something. It's like we can get them there if like this person and like the car. All right, y'all, I'm doing 2 more and then we are closing, because I don't know what this is about the fucking car, okay? But it's a good thing, whatever it is. So if there's something, if there's like an event that you are particularly stressed out about because it's like something about your car, or like a car, or like there needs to be a car, it's like, don't allow your stressed outedness to like keep you from this event. Or if someone like offers, if someone specifically offers to like drive you or like order you a car to get to a particular event, yes, because it's like something that you're not sure about. It's like somebody that you're not sure about, or it's like the car that you're not sure about, or it's like the event or location you're not sure about. But there's a magician. I would say this is a good thing. But I mean, it is the plot of Magicians, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but like it's this King of Pentacles. I don't know. Like that seems to be the most that I'm like getting about that. There's like, that is so nebulous. But like, if I am telling you, right, like to be careful at like events that you're going to be going to about like drinks and things like that, and saying that there's like this op right here, it seems to be that there's some sort of event that you're going to be nervous about going to, maybe because like you've listened to reads or reads like this talking about this shit, and so you're like, oh my fucking god. But then you're going to get like invited to something or like hear about something, and you're going to be nervous about it, and it's something about like being in transit or whatever, or like you're not going to be able to go because something's like wrong with your car, and somebody's going to like offer to drive you, or they're going to like get, like when I say get you a car, I mean like order you like a town car or like a Lyft or an Uber or something like that. If that specific scenario like arises, go to that event or location, yes. Okay, so we're gonna officially close the read with the printed words of the highest authority. Happy painting, and God bless, my friends.